Hi there, welcome to the Illustrated Insights channel. My name is Jenny D, and at the moment we're doing a gratitude focus at Illustrated Insights. So in this video you're going to see me making a gratitude page, but that's not actually the topic of this video. I really wasn't feeling creative, so I thought it would be a good idea to share 5 steps, 5 things to do to help you show up and still be creative when you're just not feeling it, and why it's still valuable to make pages even when you're not happy with the result. Let's go have a look. We're continuing our gratitude focus here at Illustrated Insights, and this page that I'd planned to do was a record of how I'm grateful for my time, my supplies and space to be creative. But when I started, something unexpected happened. I just really was not feeling creative. So I thought it would be a good idea to share with you today 5 things that you can do to show up even when you're not feeling like it. So number 1 is just show up. Get out the supplies, get out a book. Sometimes the colours of the paint or the pens can inspire you, but if that doesn't happen, that's okay. Move on to idea number 2. You could try warming up on some waste paper, so just get out a pen and just start doodling or scribbling. When I tried that, this little scroll shape came up and I thought, okay, I'm going to go with that. And I moved on to idea number 3. Take the leap. Just put the pen on the paper, the paint on the paper, just go for it. And actually, I really don't like how this is turning out, but that leads me to step number 4. Don't stop. No matter what it looks like, no matter how you think it's turning out, keep going even when it looks ugly. If you need to, set a timer for 30 to 60 minutes and just keep working in that 30 to 60 minutes. When the timer goes off, yes, you can stop, but then you need to do step number 5. You need to acknowledge the achievement of turning up, regardless of the results. Okay, so you've shown up, you've done the work, and you still don't like your page. So why is it valuable to still show up, and even if you don't like the results? Well, firstly, it doesn't happen every time, but sometimes just getting started creates a shift and maybe you will get into the flow. It didn't work for me this time, but other times it has. But quite honestly, sometimes when you go back and you have another look at the page, it can be a couple of days, maybe even months later, the page isn't as bad as you think. As we create, we tend to become emotionally invested in these works, and it's only when you take a step back that you think, okay, this is all right. Maybe it's not a masterpiece, but it's okay. And I'm not sure if anybody's told you, but you aren't going to like everything that you make. It might appeal to somebody else, but you may never like that piece of artwork. But you have to remember that learning art is just like learning to play a musical instrument. Sometimes when you start off, you play wrong notes or you have to play very simple tunes, but the more you practice, the better you get, and art is exactly the same. I'm pretty sure a lot of the artists that you see and you admire on the internet, on Instagram or on YouTube, they started somewhere too, and they probably made a lot of pieces of artwork that they didn't like. But even the artwork that you don't like tells part of your story. It tells part of your story of your growth as an artist, or it might just tell the story of how you're feeling on that day. That is still valuable. The very last reason for showing up is you've filled another page in your art journal and you're closer to completing it. For me, that's a real achievement, and I love to do flick-throughs of my completed journals, and I hope you do too. Now, you might have heard all of this advice before, but if you're anything like me, I like to hear it over and over again because I forget these things. And so I really hope I've helped you in your journey. I hope it helps you show up and make art, sometimes make bad art. Fill up sketchbooks and continue on your creative journey. Oh, and by the way, if you like the look of those mandala stencils, they're available from our Etsy shop. I'll leave the link in the description below. Of course, if you've enjoyed this video, leave us a like and you might consider subscribing so that we can make more quality videos. We're also building an art journaling community on Facebook, and you can find that link in the description. And don't forget, we're continuing our gratitude focus and our gratitude challenge. If you want to join in, all you need to do is to make a creative page in your own style and then post that video on our Facebook group. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.